Hello everybody and welcome to Strange Magic Tarot. My name is Christine and we're going to be doing a reading for Libras today. Hope everybody is doing well. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to force your story to fit. And remember that the roles can be reversed. I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I truly do appreciate them all. Alright Libra, what do we have for Libras this week, Spirit? Go for it. So somebody has the green light here to go for whatever you're working on. Cleansing. Somebody needs to cleanse their energy, maybe take a salt bath, or maybe you already cleared this energy and that's why you're getting the green light. Somebody's had a lot of patience with whatever this situation is, or they need to have patience. Something was hidden here with this mystery card, some sort of an illusion or some secrets that were being kept. Slow it down. Somebody needs to take things slow here and watch for the signs. So the universe is sending you signs and signals. Yeah, somebody has some deep knowledge here, maybe very intuitive, is seeking healing. Yeah, because somebody was doing nothing, so somebody had to release this here and work with their higher power. So let's see what's going on. So you've had a lot of patience. It's time to go for it. Yeah, there was something hidden here, and you need to take things slowly and watch for the signs. So something's moving really slow with the patience and the slow it down card. Let's take a look and see what the tarot has to say. For Libra, what do we have for Libra? Somebody lost passion for this situation, or it's there's no new beginning here. Ace of Wands in reverse because of this illusion. Yeah, whoever created this illusion or mystery, hiding things. Maybe you lost passion for this situation because somebody was hiding things or they were being false. There's a delay here, no communications. Eight of Wands in reverse. No Ten of Cups either. It's in reverse, so no ultimate happiness. So somebody really messed up here. They were supposed to go for it maybe and clear their energy. But you had to have patience because they were hiding something. That's why you were taking things slow, because you were seeing the signs and the signals that something was off here. Yeah, somebody is stuck or they got caught. They need to get a new perspective. Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge position. So we've got a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here, feminine, who maybe somebody's either in a commitment with. Maybe there's some money troubles because it came out sideways. This is usually somebody very solid, very secure, very giving, loving, nurturing. Yeah, somebody had to move to calmer waters. Six of Swords. So it looks like there was an illusion. I think that somebody was put in a third-party situation here. They weren't ever going to commit to this Ten of Cups in reverse here because they got caught. They're stuck in a marriage. So they had to move to calmer waters, and you can see there's three people on this card. Another adult here and a child. So somebody had to move to calmer waters, maybe because they knew that you were going to catch them because you were looking at these signs and signals here that something was off. Ooh, yeah. Somebody's single and independent, doing quite well, and somebody abused their power here. So I definitely think you were put in a third party. Yeah, Emperor in reverse. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Somebody was abusing this power here, this Aries here. Yeah, there's bad news that they missed this opportunity to reconcile with this Nine of Pentacles here because they're stuck with this Queen of Pentacles. They had to lay things to rest, and they were possibly making you wait. That's why you had to have so much patience here, and everything was going so slow. Because you were going to catch them. They were emotionally unavailable. King of Cups in reverse. Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine. Or this Aries was working with a water sign to keep you waiting. I don't know. There's other people involved here. Yeah, if you would wait, yeah, they wanted you to wait because they do have unfinished business with you, but you took the blinders off that there were other people involved, and we've got the Empress in reverse. Possibly they were trying to disempower you, or this is yet another person involved in this story. Let's see. So I'm afraid, I think somebody was in fear that you were going to catch them, that they were already married, so that's why they moved to calmer waters. Yeah, you avoided a disaster here. Empress in reverse, yeah, somebody might have been trying to keep you disempowered, or this is just more third-party energy here. Whoever this Empress in reverse is, that's somebody that's disempowered. Somebody that doesn't know their own value. Clarify a couple of these in a minute. Yeah, they were being unfair to you. Justice in reverse could be dealing with a Libra also. Yeah, somebody got exposed about what they were working on. 8 of Pentacles, maybe this was somebody at work. Queen of Pentacles can be a boss. Maybe somebody was having an affair with the boss. They weren't very smart here. Yeah, I don't think they were ever planning on committing. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, there was no love here either. This was unrequited love with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody had a fresh start here. Because this was taking so long. Yeah, so maybe somebody here decided to have a new beginning because it was just taking too long. And somebody decided not to hold on here. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, now you're manifesting what you want. Or somebody was trying to manifest something here, but they're not going to get a victory. Because they did something in secret, or there was some sort of an illusion here. Looks like they got caught, or they were afraid you were going to get caught. Let's take a look at this Moon card. Queen of Wands, somebody very attractive, a leader, a manifester, a go-getter. Yeah, maybe they were hiding that they didn't want you to have a victory, or hiding that they didn't plan on ever committing to you. So this could be a fire sign feminine here who's not getting a victory. This could also be magic with the Moon and the Magician. Maybe somebody was doing some magic to drain your energy with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You dropped this burden here. Yeah, you let it go. Somebody didn't want to defend themselves. Yeah, somebody was up to no good here, and I think you figured it out. And there's way too many feminines involved in this situation. Now, these could be third parties, or this could be family members that were interfering. Let me take a look at this Hangman. Were all these feminines trying to keep a masculine stuck? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. There it is. So I think somebody's very greedy, selfish, very materialistic, but they're broke as well. King of Pentacles in reverse. They had a lot of options here. 7 of Cups, and somebody was very critical of you. So they wanted to keep this masculine stuck. He's really not a good catch anyway, being in the reverse. King of Pentacles, that's somebody very greedy, selfish, not committed. Woo! Lovers, 9 of Cups, and the Temperance. So somebody could have a very special relationship here that would have fulfilled them, possibly even with an earth angel, or somebody might want forgiveness now, and they might want to come back around after this betrayal. But you're not moving forward with this abuser, King of Wands in reverse, because they got exposed for what they did for work. I'm not sure what their work has to do with this. It could be some bosses here that not doing things by the book. Let's see this 6 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's getting karma for hurting you, putting you through so much. You're not giving to the situation anymore. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 9 of Wands, and that is the Wounded Warrior card. And so 6 of Pentacles. This wasn't an equal give and take relationship. somebody knows that they need to tell the truth, or this somebody that might have been protecting you from this group of people, Five of Wands, or from some sort of competition or conflict here. They know who you are. They know that you're the lovers. You're peaceful. You were wish fulfillment. Yeah, somebody might want to come back around, but they were already unfair to you, and you might have already found out what's going on here. Let's see this Justice in reverse. You took the blinders off to this situation. Yeah, they still think there's unfinished business, but they're emotionally unavailable. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, maybe they want you to unblock them because there's unfinished business, but they're still going to be unfair. King of Cups in reverse is somebody emotionally manipulative and emotionally unavailable. Yeah. They brought you out of the cold for this Two of Cups relationship, soulmate relationship, and had you come back. But they didn't follow their intuition that you were their Ten of Pentacles. So they weren't sad when they caused all this conflict and chaos playing games with you, Five of Swords, because they wanted revenge, some type of revenge, or they judged you poorly, and they missed this opportunity, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because they were reckless with where they invested their time and energy, and they ghosted you, and somehow you were able to see what was going on here. Maybe you were watching this situation, and now they're intimidated by you because you know their plan was to juggle you and end things and leave you stuck in your head, heartbroken, while they were out with third parties. So no, this is a no. It's an absolute no. If you got out of this situation, it was for the best. Take 3 more, Spirit. Yeah, you got away from this toxic situation because if somebody broke their promise, and they could have got one of these other feminines here in distorted energy. It could be this Empress in reverse, I'm not sure, or the Queen of Pentacles. Could be any one of them. But anyways, there's a child involved here, or they may want to apologize now, but I think it's entirely too late for that. Yeah. Yeah, they want to make a new offer to you and tell you the truth, but they know it's going to create a lot of conflict here. But they also know that you're wish fulfillment. Looks like they want to come back around. I want to take a few more just because we don't have like a definitive answer here. Is this person coming back around, Spirit? They're waiting for you to recover, and then they want to reunite. Wow. So, wow, 3 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. So there's progression here. Somebody's thinking about it. Maybe somebody's waiting, thinking about reuniting, contemplating, or they're waiting for you to recover so that they can reunite. Oh, wow. Yeah, they want to come out of the cold. Could be another scenario here that they left you waiting, laid things to rest, and celebrated with somebody else here. Let's check out this child. What's this Page of Cups? Is this an apology, or is this a child involved here? Yeah, somebody used poor judgment. Yeah. Trying to win at all costs, 5 of Swords. Nobody wins when the 5 of Swords is out here. But you've come out, you're not grieving over this situation any longer. Yeah, I think you've already moved on. They missed this opportunity with you because they were reckless, where they spent their time and energy. Yeah, they either ghosted you when you were the prize. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's take a few tea leaves today for Libra. All right, let's see here. Not unsuccessful plans. So things didn't work out the way they expected, or probably the way you expected either. Yeah, this was unsuccessful. Bridge. So now they didn't have success where they're at, so now they want to build a bridge with you? Yeah, I don't think so. Successfully overcoming a problem. Clubs, someone will try to make you do something against your will. So there may have been some magic used here with the Moon and the Magician, because they didn't want, or these people didn't want you to get a victory here, or they tried to make you do something against your will by hiding the facts or hiding what was actually really the truth here. Yeah, peacock. Somebody needs to be aware of their great pride. So somebody is operating out of pride and ego. Probably this King of Pentacles in reverse, thinking that he can have all these options and get away with it. And those plans were unsuccessful. Rat, someone was working against you behind your back. So definitely some dark energy here, trying to make you do something against your will, working against you behind your back. Be aware of self-delusion. Yeah, you might have fell for this delusion for a while, but you finally figured it out, decided to move forward. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So maybe that's what they were after, is this that somebody was getting an inheritance or a winning or windfall. Dark man, dealing with a relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Now this can also be dark energy, and that's the way I'm going to read it here. Yeah, finger, warning of a problem either now or in the near future. So if this person tries to come back, don't take them. They're only after money. There was no love in this situation, and they didn't treat you fairly in the past anyway. All right, I want to take just a couple more. Yeah, it looks like you're already cleansing this area, this energy. You've got a green light from the universe because you showed patience with this when somebody was keeping secrets. You took it slow. You saw the signs, so you figured this out, and you decided to let this situation go because it wasn't serving your highest purpose. Coffin, yeah, ending, spring, new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So this is definitely over here. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting messages arrives, text, call, email, or hovering. So they ended with you, and they were either talking to other people and hovering over you, or yeah, this is just about some communication here. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So somebody might have some closure issues here, but somebody has moved on as well. Yeah, the chaser. Maybe they thought you were going to chase them, but I don't think you did that. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Photograph is in reverse. Looking at your photos, missing you nostalgia, making you memories. So you're not missing this person anymore. Maybe they wanted you to chase and miss them, but you don't miss them. Yeah, hammer or sabotage. They were sabotaging this relationship. It's a pattern, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive. Yeah, always working on it, but never getting to the good stuff, right? No, you don't want somebody that puts you through that cycle over and over again, break up to make up type of thing. That's what it is. Yeah, you don't want to date this person anymore. It's in reverse. Engagement ring, it's over. It's in reverse also. Yeah, somebody had too many options. Hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Well, they gambled you right out of their life. Yeah, this was a soulmate connection. We did see the Two of Cups there. So somebody lost their soul connection, their soul contract by having too many options. Yeah, you got the clarity and the truth here. Revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So you found out what was going on, and you made your decisions that this is not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, and jealousy issues. So somebody here needs to have an ego death, and this relationship looks like it's over. All right, I hope that helps. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.